Transfer news live. Ferran to Barcelona close, Haaland, Dembele latest. Transfer news live. We are now just 9 days away from the official opening of the January transfer window, as clubs in the Premier League and beyond strive to bolster their squads for a push for glory in the second half of the season. Many top-flight clubs look primed to do business next month, despite the ongoing uncertainty caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. Arsenal have been handed a sizable boost in the race to sign Lille forward Jonathan David, though may have to fight off Barcelona to keep highly rated youngster Charlie Patino at the Emirates. Barca have agreed to sign Manchester City winger Ferran Torres, as Xavi seeks reinforcements following a particularly turbulent period, while Eden Hazard could make a shock return to French champions Lille. One player exiting the Camp Nou could be Sergiño Dest, with claims that Chelsea are lining up a £30 million bid for the American international, while the Blues are also eyeing PSG defender Presnel Kimpembe. Liverpool are now said to be contenders for Erling Haaland, though Borussia Dortmund are believed to be willing to double the Norwegian's salary in a bid to convince him to stay put. Luis Diaz aka the Colombian Cristiano Ronaldo is another player linked with Liverpool, while Kieran Trippier has been mentioned in connection with both Manchester United and a return to Tottenham, who are also looking at goalkeeper Sam Johnstone. Keep up to date with all of today's latest transfer news, rumors and gossip with Standard Sports live blog below. Kylian Mbappe's PSG deal runs out at the end of the season, so he is able to talk to clubs and sign a pre-contract agreement in January. Real Madrid pushed to sign the Frenchman in the summer, and reports suggest they are still the favorites to secure Mbappe. Diario has claimed that the 23-year-old has decided it would be wrong to agree a deal with Madrid in January, as they face his current side PSG in the Champions League last 16 in February. Still lots to be decided when it comes to his future. Talk about a statement signing. Fabrizio Romano reports that Newcastle inquired about the possibility of bringing Ousmane Dembele to St James Park, with the winger's contract at Barcelona expiring at the end of the season. It seems increasingly likely that the Frenchman will be persuaded to stay at the new camp and extend his deal there, but should there be a breakdown in negotiations, there will be plenty of clubs interested in Dembele. Could Newcastle's new riches be enough to tempt the winger? There has been plenty of talk about Sergej Milinkovic-Savic having a falling out with Lazio boss Mauricio Sarri, and that the midfield was therefore pushing for a move away. The 26-year-old has been heavily linked with Man United, who are likely to bolster their midfield options, particularly with Paul Pogba's future being uncertain. But Milinkovic-Savic has denied he is looking to leave the Italian club. "I see lot of rumors about me but I don't care. I just want Lazio to win," the midfielder said. Asked about the situation, his manager Sarri said, "I read one of the biggest fake news, that I had a fight with Milinkovic-Savic. I don't think so." Club captain Pontus Jansson is out of contract at the end of the season, though there is a 1-year option on his deal, so Brentford could bring forward their move for a replacement to bolster Thomas Frank's options, writes Malakuzia. Cover at right back is high on the list of priorities. Again, Sergi Canos has excelled as a wing back, but is a winger by trade, while B-team graduate Mads Roerslev has not always convinced. Gremio defender Vanderson has been heavily linked, but recent reports suggest the 20-year-old is on the brink of joining Monaco. Click here to read the full article. What Patrick Vieira may want to address is the gap left by players who are set to be heading off for the Africa Cup of Nations next month, writes Jack Rosser. Wilfried Zaha, Jeffrey Schlupp and Jordan Ayew are all set to play at the tournament, which will see players leave shortly after Christmas. AFCON runs until early February, meaning Vieira will be without some key figures for a significant run of games. Bringing a wide player in on loan, one who is ready to hit the ground running and provide good cover, could be a good option should the opportunity arise, while some cover at left back would not go amiss. A loan or permanent exit for striker Jean-Philippe Mateta would certainly suit all parties next month. Click here to read the full article. Rafa Benitez and Lucas Digne have reportedly fallen out in recent weeks, with the Frenchman absent from the Everton lineup. Foot Mercato report that Napoli are considering making a January move for the left back, taking advantage of the issues he is having at Everton. The Everton boss has tried to play down any problems between him and Digne, and with the Toffees only having 9 outfield players available for their Boxing Day clash, he may be forced to bring the Frenchman back into the side. "He's an important player and is working hard during games and training," Benitez said. "It's not about the manager or the player, it's about the fans and the club. Lucas is our player. The other players in the market, everyone can talk about that, but my main concern is to concentrate on the players I have and the players that are available." Lucas is one of these players, so hopefully he could be available to face Burnley. Antonio Conte will have the chance to begin reshaping his squad and accelerate Tottenham's rebuild in January. Conte has spent his first 2 months in charge closely assessing his players before delivering his recommendations to Daniel Levy and Fabio Paratici. Spurs are in the transfer market for a new forward and right wing-back who can offer more in the final third than Emerson Royal, with Matt Doherty among the players who are free to leave. The club is expected to consider offers for Dele Alli, with a loan exit most likely. However, Dele offered a timely reminder of what he can offer in the recent draw with Liverpool, and Conte has challenged him to make the performance a starting point, suggesting he could still have a Spurs future. Click here to read the full article. A lot of talk of sensational reunions circulating just at the moment. Is one on the cards for Eden Hazard? No, not Chelsea, but French champions Lille. Real Madrid have a long-standing interest in Canadian forward Jonathan David, and Marca suggest that Hazard could be included in a part exchange deal. Asked if he was disappointed by Ferran Torres' impending exit, Pep Guardiola said, "Absolutely not. If you want to leave because you're not happy here, you believe you'll be happy in another place, you have to go. The career is short, one day it's over. If he wants to leave, absolutely no disappointment. It's his desire, I'm happy for him. If we had just 2 or 3 attacking players, then maybe Ferran would think he had more chance to play and stay longer. Always I have the feeling that when Barcelona or Real Madrid knock on the door of players, then it is difficult to say no. So difficult. They are still the strongest teams in the world in terms of fashion, cities and many reasons. He is from Spain, Barcelona knock, and I understand why he wants to leave." Pep Guardiola has been speaking to the media ahead of Manchester City's Boxing Day clash with Leicester. The Spaniard has confirmed that Ferran Torres' move to Barcelona is close and insisted he would not stand in his compatriot's way as he seeks to seal a swift return to La Liga. "It's not done officially, I know they are negotiating, and it is close. When the club announces, it's done," Guardiola said, adding City had no plans to sign a striker in January.